Hey everybody, Brent Johnson here with Hartfield Automation. It's been a long time since we've last spoke. I'm really excited to start this new series on how we're going to put together a CNC program in the B&R Automation Studio. We're going to actually put it onto this compact desk controller that I have right here. So let's go ahead and open up Automation Studio 4.9 and get started with this. Alright guys, here we are in Automation Studio 4.9. Let's go ahead and create our first CNC project. So go over here and click on New Project, and then click on an empty project. Let's name this My First CNC, and go ahead and hit Next. We're going to do the same controller we've been using all along, so the X20 CP0484. Go ahead and hit Next. And then let's look for that controller, X20CP0484. Go ahead and double click on it, or just click on it and hit Next. We're going to do the X20BB52. Go ahead and click Finish. And then it's going to build this project. Alright. First thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and just double click on the icon of our controller right here, and it's going to open that up into the configuration view. Whoops, sorry, I meant to say right click on it and hit configuration view. Next, what we want to do is we want to go down to the resources tab right here and explode that. So hit the plus sign, and then what we want to do is we want to go to the cyclic task classes, and we want to go to cyclic number 1. Cyclic number 1 is where we're going to be running all of our motion control. It's a very important cyclic. It's going to be running every time. It's the first one that's going to get executed in our program. So we're going to put our motion, our CNC control program in cyclic number 1. Right now the tolerance is set to 10,000 microseconds. We do not want to have that set to any tolerance. We want it to be 0. So what I want to do is go ahead and just double click in that area and change that to 0, the tolerance. And then go ahead and hit Save All. What's important about that is if there were some type of a problem with our motion control and you had the tolerance set to something high, it would continue to spin the motors when you want it to just go into a fault mode. It's really important to have that tolerance set to 0 so that it doesn't ever exceed that task class. That's what's important about that. Once you've done that, hit Save All, and then go ahead and go to Window and then just hit Close All. Next thing, we can go over here to the Configuration View tab, click on that, and then we want to explode the X20CP0484, and then go and highlight over Map Motion. Next, what we want to do is click on over in this window and click on Map CNC. And then we want to do Object Hierarchy. And then once you click Object Hierarchy, go ahead and double click this Object Hierarchy right here, and it's going to add that in under Map Motion. Then the next thing, we want to go and click the filter again. After that's added, go and click Map CNC, and then click on Mechatronic Designs. And we're just going to do a 2-axis CNC, an X and a Y. So go ahead and just double click on that. And then it's going to get added in over here. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to go to our physical view, and what we're going to do is we're going to go click on the PowerLink configuration. So go ahead and right click on PowerLink and click on configuration. And then what we want to do is we want to we need to add a drive first. So let's go ahead and just click on PowerLink, then go and click Motion. And then what we want to do is we're going to type in the drive that we've used before. So it's an 8EI 8X8, and then it's going to be MWD, and this is the one that we're going to click on. So that's a M stands for medium voltage. That can be run off a 120 volt single phase. And then the D is a dual drive. So this drive can actually drive 2 motors from it. That's going to cover our X and our Y axes. So go ahead and double click on that. And then you'll notice it gets added. Next, we're going to just click skip this page right here and then click next. And then we're going to skip adding the motors as well. So go ahead and check the box for both motors and just click skip and then click finish. Alright, now we can go into configuration of our drive. So go ahead and click on configuration, and then under channel 1 we want to go to the axis reference, and so go ahead and click on that, and we're going to do the G-axis QX. So this is for the X-axis right here. And then we're going to go on down to channel 2 under axis reference, and we're going to do the Y-axis here. Go ahead and hit save all, and then go ahead and close all the windows. And then what we're going to do is, this is going to end this week's tutorial. Next week we'll actually get into the programming of this. Thanks so much for watching this week, guys. As you can see, we got our first CNC program started. Next week we're going to actually get into the physical writing the program for our CNC, but kind of getting the first steps of it set up is kind of what we showed you this week. Again, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you like these videos. If you do like these videos, go ahead and hit subscribe. I've got a lot of other great videos and other content that I release on a regular basis that may be helpful for you in relation to B&R or some of the other products that I work with. I hope you have a great weekend, and please stay safe.